All right, hey guys. So today I'm sitting down with Armando, our first ever contestant and finisher of the Where Cubs Become Lions, or AKA the 9-week challenge. So thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, I'm proud to be here. Has been a lot of fun working with you guys.
That's good to hear.
Has been a blast.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna go over your experience, I guess, and how you felt before, afterwards. And the first thing I want to ask you is, what convinced you to take this 9-week challenge? What was the driving factor of that?
Well, I've been going to the gym on and off, as you know, since we've been friends for a long time.
Yep.
The driving factor, I think, would be I've been stuck in one place, and I wanted to see if I could challenge myself to surpass that.
Right.
And I definitely believe that this challenge did that for me. And it's been awesome working with you guys and having a meal plan and just the whole 9 yards, so to say.
Yep. All right. Awesome. That's good to hear. So if we go back before you started, what would you say was your biggest struggle? Because you mentioned you were feeling maybe stuck before that with nutrition and with exercise as well. Yeah.
I've been with a nutritionalist, I want to say like 2 years ago.
Okay.
But it's not only nutrition. You have to have the right kind of workouts as well, I've noticed. But nutrition plays out a big factor. If you don't have the nutrition, your workouts won't do anything. And if you don't have the workouts, your nutrition won't do anything. So you have to have a good combination of both, I would say. It is more based on nutrition, I would say, but yeah. And I mean, I've struggled a lot to gain weight since I have a high level of metabolism.
Yep.
And as Oscar as well, he said that I have extraordinarily good metabolism, and that breaks down my food really fast. And with my job and everything being very active all day, it just, I burned too many calories basically. So he had to give me a lot of food, basically a big meal plan to get all those calories in me, and then try to retain them.
Okay, so I guess you could call it force feeding.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
All right. So hey, what was the hardest part for you? Would you say it was the eating?
I'm a big food lover, so it's not that. It's the last couple of bites. That's where it gets me.
Yeah.
The first couple of weeks, I think, were the hardest. The food, but at the final stage, I would say it was more the consistency and the mentality of it.
To stick with it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a up and down roller coaster. I'm a very
Active person,
but also a very rhythmic person. I love to have a rhythm every week. Routine. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the word.
All right.
And I just feel like the routine I got into, it's very straightforward, and you didn't have really much time to do this and that and think about other things.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a challenge for me. I would say you have to, go to sleep early. I don't love to go to sleep.
Right, I feel ya.
Yeah, to get up early. But I mean, it's been a blast. Have had a lot of fun doing it.
So not too hard, you would say?
I would say just go for it. If you're thinking about doing this, just go for it. It's not like you're gonna
regret doing it, I guess.
Regret it, yeah, that's the word.
All right, awesome. Hey, so I believe it was very personalized to you mentioned your metabolism, so maybe your caloric output and everything. So how did that help you? How did you feel that it was very personalized for you?
Well, when we started, it was just like a kind of testing, and then he upped the dosage to where he saw that I wasn't making any gains. Basically, in the first 2 weeks, I think it was. Well, you have a bit of a loading phase and everything as well.
Okay.
But when we upped the dosage of food, the calories, and we did a couple more shakes a day, that really upped my energy level throughout the day, I would say, as well. It's not just you go to the gym and then you're out the whole day. I would say once you have the right calories in you, the rest of the day you should be feeling fine. In a case where you would want to lose weight, I would say that would probably be harder, because then you aren't having the calories that you need. Basically, that's where it's a bit of more of a mental challenge. But this, I would say, is not hard, basically, but it's just the consistency of it that's hard.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Was there any moment in time that you felt like quitting?
Oh yeah.
What pushed you through?
Just the thought of I have to finish it. I like to, when I start something, I like to finish it.
Yep.
So I just kept on going, I guess. It's a mental challenge as well. It's not just physical.
Yeah.
That's the whole fun of it. You have to have that mental toughness to, I gotta go to the gym today. I gotta go to the gym today. And I gotta go to sleep early, because if I want to wake up, I mean, I will sleep right through that alarm if I don't go to sleep on time. So, yeah, that's...
All right. And did you feel any improvements in, let's say, mood, energy, and anything throughout the day?
Oh, yeah. I had noticed beforehand I wasn't... Now I realize that I didn't get the calories that I needed. And I felt very de-energized throughout the day when I went to the gym in the morning. And with the calorie uppage, throughout the day I just felt awesome.
Yeah.
And we did a couple of shakes in between meals that helped me to retain that
energy level.
That energy level higher.
Yeah.
Because if you just eat 3 meals a day, it's a bit of a long time in between, and since my metabolism is high, your energy level would just plummet, and then you would eat, and then it would plummet again.
Okay.
And,
so the shakes really help you to sustain that energy level.
Yeah, that really helped me to stay energized throughout the day.
So what was the biggest, we could say maybe aha moment? Like what surprised you about this whole process?
How much food you can eat.
All right.
I never knew. I think I can eat a lot of food, but I never knew that I could eat this much consistently. I can, sometimes on a weekend I would eat a lot, I would say, but like this every day, just in the morning, big meal.
Yeah.
I'm not used to a big breakfast every day. I like a small breakfast and then maybe a bigger lunch, but a lot more eggs can fit in you in the morning than you believe. Yeah, you can eat a lot more than I ever anticipated, even having a high metabolism and everything.
I guess the body has to adapt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in a couple of weeks you realize that that you adapt to the bigger meals, I guess.
Yeah. That makes sense. And I guess you're off now of the challenge for a few weeks, but would you say, how do you feel now compared to when you started? Is there any long-term benefit to this? Even maybe you don't eat that much anymore, or you don't have those intense workouts. Do you still feel better than compared to before you started?
Oh yeah. I believe that physically I am in better shape, and I used to always work out just purely as to gain as much muscle, like low volume and high intensity. And with our training, we did a little combination of everything. So we
supersets and
and that really it surprised me that how much that actually helps in our everyday lives. Like whatever you do, that your
stamina, strength,
and everything. It keeps you going throughout the day as well. It's not just the physical appearance that changes. It's the mentality of mental focus and everything. A lot of things, like when you, I lift a lot of things at work. I just noticed that I can do it a lot more consistently now. It's not as hard, basically, to travel long distances with something in your hands or something. Yeah.
Right. I guess it's a combination of food and workouts that helped you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, what is the biggest change you've noticed during the challenge?
Oof.
Mentally, would it be physically?
I don't know. Actually, I believe it would probably. Well, physical change, I guess you could see that
it was crazy.
There was a physical change there.
It shocked
me.
And
it definitely boosted my ego and everything.
In a good way, I hope.
Yeah.
All right.
In a good way. I'm trying to stay humble with it, right?
All right.
But it's I would say a combination of both. I wouldn't say that one was more than the other.
Okay.
It made like one was because of the other.
Right.
Since I felt better, my mood was better, and therefore everything.
So they're connected, both physically and mentally.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And so how much weight did you gain? Muscle mass?
I believe it was like from 86 to 90 or close to 90. I was once when I weighed myself, I was a little bit over 90, but I think we weighed ourselves that morning.
That could be.
I'm not sure. I think I still have a photo of that.
Okay.
It was a little bit over 90 that we weighed in at.
All right.
So it was from 86 to it's water weight and different things that combine with it.
Yeah.
Clothing. Sometimes you have your shirt or or something. You forget your phone in your pocket and you don't have it consistently. But I would say around 5-6 kilograms, definitely.
That's pretty good because lean muscle mass. I mean, I don't think you gained a lot of fat during the process. So
I actually lost fat.
Really?
I believe so. Yeah, I think that was it's part of the conclusion that I'm not sure how much it was, but it was like a small percentage of lower fat after than before.
So it's pure muscle gain. Sweet.
Basically.
All right.
Yeah.
If you could go back and tell yourself something at the start of the challenge, what would that be? Would you have done anything differently, or?
I think it was good. It was a learning experience.
Yeah.
But I definitely believe that just you push through it, it'll get easier. That's one thing that truly happens. It will get easier
Once you build a habit.
Yeah. I like my habits, but once you got the habit going, it's pretty easy eating that much and everything.
Yeah.
And it's a good routine to go to the gym, and it makes you feel better throughout the day. It improves your mood.
Oh yeah, confidence, everything, huh?
Yeah, so the better mood you're in, the better the day is going to be anyway. So
The more sales you're going to make as well.
yeah, it's just everything contributes. Yeah.
All right. So final thoughts for someone watching who's thinking about doing this. What would you say to them?
Just do it.
Just try it.
Like Nike said.
Just do it.
Just do it. Definitely, I would definitely go with a meal plan and everything. If you're planning on doing this, don't just think, I'm going to do it by myself and it's going to work out. I did that, and I can definitely say that I did gain weight then as well, but it was not as significant. And I would definitely, you have to have a good training and the good nutrition as well. And every body type is different.
Yeah.
And every person in itself has a different, even though your body type may be this, but your metabolism could be way high or way low. And you have to adjust to that, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. And I would just go for it. It's a fun experience. And what do you have to lose, basically?
Yeah, nothing to lose, exactly. No, very good. Well, I'm very glad that you enjoyed it so much, and I hope we get to serve many more clients with this program. And again, thank you very much for joining us. I really appreciate that. Yeah. And if you're interested in trying this, Where Cubs Become Lions, or AKA 9-Week Challenge, be sure to DM us or shoot us a WhatsApp. We're happy to help you, always here for you, and happy to serve you. And for anyone who wants maybe a nutritional assessment or anything, feel free to book a call with us down below.